Happy holidays to 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Nikola Vucevic, and it's Smith in at the 2. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Black in at the 4. Well, Brent, an interesting matchup here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, B.A. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
Now here's Bridges. That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Drains the triple.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Skinny. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Vucevic. The kid with a rebound. Smith outside.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First team foul. Smith at the line. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Cold shot's good from the stripe.
Ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Black outside Anunoby. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Skinny passes to the kid. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bridges. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's Brunson. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Skinny. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Shot's good by Black.
He's consistent.
Here's Skinny. An elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And he slipped a little bit in terms of his defense in the past 10 games. You can see his steal numbers have dipped. He isn't playing with the same assertiveness that he had been. His coach has got to get through to him.
Brunson against Smith. Takes a 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Bulls, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, They sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Chicago. Black passes to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Back to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Skinny. They get it back.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer Bridges. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
Smith passes to the kid. Here's Skinny. And Chicago again with a bucket. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
The second game of a back-to-back here tonight. Brett, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game. But the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled. And the players spoke up, and the league listened.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And there's the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Bridges outside. To the paint.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
16-15.
For Chicago, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Pass to Lee. Here's the kid. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Here's Skinny. He's guarded by Bridges. The offensive rebound. The kid. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Lee. He's coming off a 25-point game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring. And that
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Black, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Now Smith. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Skinny. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Skinny. Here's Vucevic. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Brunson against Smith. Buries it down low. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Such a sturdy player, Jalen Brunson, getting a little bump. It's not going to throw him off.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
Here's Black. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Towns. And he's going for the lob. Here's Lee. Brunson defending. Lee misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Lee at the line. 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. He's perfect from the line this time. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Black against Minnesota. He was really on his game. And there's the rejection. Here's Lee. Pulls it. And again, Chicago, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Black. He's got 11. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Skinny passes to Lee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Goes back up. A nice shot by the kid. The kid's got 8.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Now a timeout called by New York. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the 2 teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
switch here. White's checked in. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. Number 1, Chicago.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Smith against Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Here's the 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Chicago leading. From deep three-point land. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And Chicago has possession. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Ooh, he faded back on that one to give himself some room.
Just a threat from all 3 levels. Nicola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
Here's Black. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. The kid passes to Lee. Blocked! And they recover it. Here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Towns.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
They've done a great job. Add to your total in a hurry.
Here's Brunson. The Bulls making their last shot.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Timeout for the Bulls. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
Making a switch here. Skinny passes to Dosunmu. 50 seconds left in the first. The Bulls with another miss.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Black passes to Towns. Yep, count it. And now a 5-point Knick lead.
A big man, Karl Anthony Towns. No problem taking a little contact.
From deep three-point land. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Black. He's got 15. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Chicago trailing here. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Black in at the 4-man position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Black. Takes the 3. Money grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. 4 on the clock. All no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 4. Pass to Bridges. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Black. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Yep, every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
And he drops it first. Hart's checked in for New York. White comes in for Bridges. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside White. Second chance effort. And it's Chicago with a board. The Kid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now here's Brunson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Tipped away. Outside Anunoby. Here's Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And the first one at the line is good.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And so Towns nails them both. The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Lee. He's covered by Hart. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
White, the pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. Back to Hart. Poke loose. Here's Lee. Again, the Bulls score.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Brunson passes to Hart. Lee into the lane. That gives him the lead. Lee's got 12 points in the game. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities, when you're in there and active, that can really put a lot of pressure on a defense.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Well, you look at Brunson, he's certainly earned a lot of votes, just not enough to start in the East.
And even if the fans don't vote him in as a starter, you figure he's going to be a reserve on the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Lee on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Fires from the line. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Greg. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, B.A. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
And so here is Chicago. The Knicks making their last shot. Lee misses. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Outside Brunson. Pass to White. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Money grabs the miss.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got his first bucket in this one. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Hart. It's tipped. And he recovers it. White, the pass to Hart. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Now here's Towns. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
Here's Lee. The Knicks making their last shot. And the powerful Beautiful one-handed slam. That gives him a double-double.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second-chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just asked.
Knicks high, 51-51.
Pass to Lee. The three. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Up top, White. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
So both teams changing it up here. Kicks it out, Towns. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson. Smith against Brunson. That one goes. Count it. Smith's got 8.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep.
At the line,
He'll shoot 3.
He'll shoot 3.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third. Chicago leading. Here's Lee. He's got 16. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Lee's got 18 points in the game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And he's going for the oop here. Shots blocked. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now a timeout called by New York.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, Chicago.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
New York trailing. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bridges has got 5 now.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Here's Skinny. He's guarded by Bridges. Skinny. That one off the back iron and out.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Smith outside. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks.
First personal foul.
On Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's Smith.
Everybody up there, that
my
one.
goodness!
You can just feel that coming.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Outside Brunson. Vucevic against Anunoby. There's the block. Here's Smith. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
New York has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Brunson against Smith. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3, Smith. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Here's Skinny. Brunson defending. Skinny, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. The teardrop finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Skinny. It's hauled in by Black.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Bridges. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Smith inside. Here's Lee. Here's the kid. It's on target from the high post.
Assisted
The
by
Kids got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Towns, left side. Chicago grabs the miss. The Kids got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Skinny, covered by Towns. Skinny, no good.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Brunson. Deflected. Here's Lee. Brunson defending. And the basket by Lee. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Driving inside. Anunoby for 3. Sinks it from distance. Anunoby's got 11.
OG Anunoby. Bulls lead 17.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bulls. They're up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
The Bulls.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chicago leading. On the court for Chicago, we've got Smith, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Skinny passes to Vucevic, goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Give him 8 points now.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Towns outside. Shoots from the line. He got a piece of it.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
All right, we've got a chance now to see how the starters and bench match up scoring-wise tonight for the Bulls.
Smith at the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Good on both. New York trailing. Black passes to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Skinny. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Shot's good by Black. Black's got 24 points.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
And he lobs it up top. And now the Knicks on the break. 3-pointer, Bridges. And it's Chicago with a board.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers.
Second team foul. Lee at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Down low. The shot by Towns, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's got 14 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Ooh, poked away. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And they get it back. The shot that time not on target. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
A consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. To the middle. Here's Smith. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Black. 24 points for him. That shot is off.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Nice shot by Skinny.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Black, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. And again, the Knicks missing. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Skinny. And it's rejected. Pass to Brunson. Brunson rushes in. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 13.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
Chicago calls timeout.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Vucevic.
City Dancer.
Chicago leading. Here's Skinny. He's got 15. Here's Smith. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Here's Black. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. And Chicago has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Skinny. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Black's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Got a piece of it. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Bridges misses. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Skinny. Back to Lee. Launches it from deep. Knocks down the triple. Lee's
go to right now trying to put this one away.
Forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. And he stays with it. To the wing on the left. Black, no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Hart comes in for Anunoby, and it's White in for Brunson. Pass to White. Shoots from 12. They get it back. Bridges. Here's Skinny. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Skinny. And he makes it on the layup. Skinny's gotten
straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Black passes to Robinson. To the paint. To end the run. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Here's White. After the basket by Chicago. Point play.
Foul. Ayo Dosunmu. First personal foul. First team foul. Kobe White at the line. 1 shot.
Out to the wing. Here's Smith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kobe White picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Smith at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. A difficult situation for New York. And the bucket is good. White's got 5 now.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Skinny. He's guarded by Bridges. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 11 points here in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's New York with it, trailing by 19. Outside White. Knocked loose. Here's Skinny. He's guarded by White.
2 minutes remaining.
Smith with it. He's got 26. Here's Lee. That shot, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And here they come. And he lobs it up.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Inside. Down low, the kid pulls in another board, and he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
And that one's good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Left side White, looking to end the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul. Kobe White at the line. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. White hits them both. Here's Lee. He's got 31. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Lee's got 11 points here in the second half. Here's Black. 28 points for him. Unloads. Outside Robinson. Pass to White. Stolen. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Skinny. Good work defensively by White. Knicks shooting around 32% in the third quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Hart on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Black. Fires the 3. No luck on that one.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got OG Anunoby, Kobe White out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Towns. Robinson finds White. Shoots over to Sumu. White can't hit.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Here's Lee. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Now here's White. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Lee. Anunoby covering. Ball outside. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Knicks ball.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. White for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Money. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
That takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Here come your Knicks City answers, everyone. Get loud for them. making us move nicely. That was your Knicks City Dancers.
Brunson against ball. Driving to the basket. Here's Money. Pass to Ball. Clock at 4. Buries it from 3. Ball's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby with it. And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brett, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call legal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning. There's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. And the basket by Dosunmu.
From Lonzo Ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Brunson looks it over. And there's the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
93.
Lee, the pass to Money. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. 13 feet out. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kobe White picks one up.
Ayo Dosunmu at the line. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
Now here's Brunson. 11 feet out. Tipped. Pass to Lee. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. Developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Bulls substitution. Smith. Andrews.
Robinson on the wing. Here's White. Nice jump shot. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And he's going for the lob. Robinson with a steal. Outside Anunoby. The 11-footer. Unable to get that one. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Lee. Smith with it. He's guarded by White. Just 5 to shoot. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective. making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Dosunmu for three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The ball's knocked loose. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Robinson with a steal. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
Here's Dosunmu. Here's Skinny. And again, Chicago, no good. And the Knicks shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out Towns from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here. Stripped away. And now the Bulls in transition. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his third foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
For your Knicks, Black, Mikal Bridges.
Pass to Skinny. Counted.
Andrew.
Skinny's got 12 points here in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Towns, left side. It's tipped. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Andrew.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Brunson. Over Smith. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 19 points.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Here's Skinny. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Here's Black. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Skinny. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Skinny. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Anunoby. And players now able to get richer extensions up to 140% of their existing salary. But Brent, what was the impetus for that change?
I think in certain cases before, it just didn't make financial sense for players to extend. But if the teams have the ability to go that high above BA and other teams can't offer you that money, you're in that position, you've got to take extensions rather than look for something that's greener pastures. And I think that's going to help teams to retain the players that they value, the players that they drafted, and the players that they foundationally want to keep to build around.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And it's Lee with the rebound.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Skinny. Knocks it down from distance. Skinny's got 28.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
It's deflected. Lee on the wing. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Black. No good on the triple.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Skinny. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The baseline J is on the way. Brunson misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for lights out.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Textbook bounce pass there. Perfectly timed.
103.
Chicago with the ball. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. A deep three. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Kicks it out, Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.